Good job, buddy. You'll see, he'll start like biting the thing when it's all done. Oh, sorry. I've like realized very early on that as a therapist, you need to take care of yourself too. I realize on the days where I'm feeling tired or stressed out, the days seem a lot harder to get through. So having like yoga or meditation in my routine is helpful just to, you know, kind of like ground myself and invest time in myself as well. I always try to get, especially like my adolescent clients, to use art as a coping skill, because when creativity is up, anxiety is down. So any kind of art that they're interested in, whether that's like drawing or making music or writing poetry.
Hi, how are you today? Hi, how are you doing today?
Art is a really good way to kind of counteract anxiety. Definitely. I can hear a lot of progress in the way that you are handling all of the stressors week to week. That's awesome. What do you think has made it easier for you this week? After a session, we just basically mark off that the client attended, we put the times that they attended from, and then we have our trustee Charles here who kind of transcribes the sessions. It's pretty easy to get their progress note done at the end of these sessions.
Are you sure you don't just like Charles because he's a cat?
I also love Charles because he's a cat, so. My daily exercise. This is why I would never be able to be famous.
You're not awkward. It's awkward.
No, I'm also awkward. It's like a little bit of both. Yes. Thank you so much today.
We're so excited to welcome you into family therapy training. We're going to help them repair their relationships, and we want to help the client and family communicate their needs and desires as a whole in a unit.
So, I became a therapist for a lot of different reasons, but also, and not to age myself, but when I was growing up, mental health wasn't really talked about in the way that it's talked about now, and I'm somebody who has always struggled with anxiety and then in later years depression, and I kind of found those resources later on in life. I would say, other than my clients, my favorite part about working at Charlie is just the ability to have a better work-life balance, and having sessions remotely kind of like widens the scope for a lot of people who otherwise wouldn't have the same opportunity to seek out mental health care as I did as an adult. When we think about like having a purpose in our life, I think that's a really big question. So I just like to look for like having a purpose day over day. And I think my main goal every day is just to help out one person, or to, you know, help somebody avoid feeling some of the things that I had felt when I didn't have access to mental health care. Today, if you need anything else throughout the week, you can, of course, feel free to contact me, but if not, I'll see you next week at the same time. How does that sound? Of course. I'll see you soon. Bye.